Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. It's all about racing. In this particular episode, we're going to take a look at a Quartzo 143 scale 956 Porsche Longtail that called the New Man, the winner of Le Mans in 1985. Now, this being a Quartzo model, the information that you have, I guess the historical information, comes on this barcoded sticker on the side of the box. Unfortunately, it does not come on the base of the car like many other brands. However, you do get one spectacular model with this car. Now, as I'm going to pan back, I'm going to show you 5 of the cars that I just purchased up at Watkins Glen from the folks at Toronto Motorsports. You're going to see 2 FAF Porsches there, along with 2 962 Porsches I don't have in my collection, and 1 Porsche 943, and they will all be reviewed shortly. However, for now, we're going to take a look at this Porsche 956, the New Man car. And like the other 3 in my collection, this being the 4 of them, details on this car are excellent. This is a long-tail version, which means it has low downforce but very little drag. One thing you will note on this is the addition of what? It's got an arial. Yes, an arial. 3 of the ones I have didn't come with arials, and I can tell that they omitted the arial because there were no slots for the arial on the top of the car. So even though I bought these secondhand, apparently the arials were just not made for the car. Don't ask me why. But anyhow, they did come with the arial in this car, which I give it a lot of thumbs up for, which I really like. The wheel detail, as you have seen in all these cars, is exceptional. They're all basically the same car, so that should be no surprise. I just have short tail and long tail versions. The exhaust almost gets forgotten there amidst the black striping that goes down the side. This apparently is a yellow car with white and black striping, which I think looks really sharp. And this is a customer car from Joest Racing. I'm sure it must have really chafed Porsche to lose Le Mans to one of their customers, but, you know, better to lose to a customer than to lose to a competitor, I say. Anyhow, that being said, it's a really nice model. It is not very, let's say it's not very complicated looking. It's pretty plain, with New Man and BP being virtually the only advertisers that you have. Oh, and Dunlop there on the very nose of the car. You can see the tow hook. Interior details, you know, as with these Quartzo cars, are kind of sparse and a little hard to see. There are 2 seats in there, as typically all these cars did come with. Don't ask me why. You've only got 1 driver. It's not like an engineer sat in the car with the driver, so why you have a second seat is beyond me. If somebody knows the answer to that, let me know. I'd love to know. Anyhow, this is a look at the passenger side, and you have the names of the drivers being Ludwig, Winter, and Barilla on there. That's Klaus Ludwig. You've seen him in one of the other cars that I have. In fact, the one car that I did just before this one, the winner of the Norris Ring, that was Klaus Ludwig. Apparently he must have been a Porsche factory driver. Take a look at the black of it. It goes from yellow, the back of it goes from yellow to black, which I guess you could kind of call it the Bumblebee car. I think it looks really sharp. Very impressed with it. And being black, the taillights really stand out on it. It has got that very low slung long tail wing. And you see New Man, Joest Racing, New Man Porsche. And I am not going to bother. Is it Schmittenhelm Teletron, I believe, there? I mean, I've butchered German so far lately, and I'm hesitant to say anything more about it because I really hate butchering a language. And I have great admiration for all those viewers out there who are German that also speak English, because I don't speak German. So kudos to you. But anyhow, that is a look at this car. You know, again, I give this one really nice kudos here because it does include the arial. I do wish it had information on the base, as many other manufacturers do, but otherwise I think this is a great car. I have seen this made by just about anybody and everybody on eBay, obviously because it won Le Mans back in 1985. But anyhow, if you should wish to get this Quartzo model, I would strongly recommend it. Take care.